Hello and welcome to the Packaging Tech channel, dedicated to unpacking your questions about packaging materials. This first episode is called What is Water Activated Tape? Or more briefly, what's what? A water activated tape is a tape whose adhesive is activated by water. Now you can see we've got a paper tape. This one has microfiber reinforcements running through it, but on the back is an adhesive, a bit like an envelope, where you would lick the envelope and press it shut. Once this has been dampened or wetted with water, the adhesive is activated and that then glues to the box. So for this I'm going to draw a brief diagram. Over there quickly. Bear with my basic diagram skills. This here are the top flaps of a cardboard box. Now water activated tape sits obviously across the gap in the middle of the flaps, and the adhesive on the bottom here, when the glue is activated, the adhesive is obviously wet and it soaks through into the fibres of the box itself. So rather than just sticking to the surface, the adhesive soaks in to the top layer of fibres on a cardboard box and glues it shut, like this. So there's a strip of tape in the box here. The fibres on the box here are actually glued by the tape to the paper on the top. So that sounds all simple enough, but what are the pros and cons of a water active tape? You know, it sounds simple. Why not go for it? Some question whether water activated tape is biodegradable. And I can tell you now that it is biodegradable. It's paper and a cornstarch adhesive, so there's nothing chemical about this tape. The only question does remain slightly about the microfiber, the glass fiber filaments in the middle, but that really depends on where you are and what facilities are available. There is a debate also over whether you actually need those reinforcing fibres. You can get a water activated tape without those fibres. It's just a plain strip of paper with the adhesive on the back. But what we found in our experience is that the non-reinforced tape tends to be a lot more likely to actually jam the machines up that dispenses the tape, because it hasn't got the fibres in there for the rigidity when it is actually pushed out of the front of the machine. And there's another clue. For water activated tape, you need a machine to dispense the tape. Now you say that sounds expensive, and you've probably been told by colleagues in the industry that water activated tape machines are all good, but they are very expensive. And for a fully automatic machine, we're talking of the BP 555, you would be right, you'd be looking north of £1,000 for a BP 555 machine, fully automatic. You press the button, it spits the length out, that's all fine. For a high volume packing line, that is the best application. That's where it finds its strength most, is in a high volume packing line where a parcel comes, you press the button, it spits the tape out, you stick it on and you seal the box, and away the parcel goes. Now for those of you who can see the benefits of the water activated tape but still don't want to pay out thousands of pounds for a machine, there is now the BP 222. Now this machine is a relatively new innovation. It's a simple mechanical device. There's no electronic parts at all, and if you're packing up to 20, 30, maybe 40 parcels a day, this is probably the best type of dispenser for you. You simply press the button, cut the tape, and you're ready to seal the box. But we'll go into that in more detail when we go over the different types of water activated tape machines. There is also a school of thought that water activated tape is more expensive, and metre for metre on the roll, that is correct. It is more expensive than a standard plastic tape. As you can see here, I've simply used one simple strip of tape on each end of the box, and it's completely sealed. There is no way of breaking that seal to gain access to the goods inside. Where does water activated tape fit in best? I would say it would be the likes of export companies who are shipping parcels, small parcels abroad, people who are packing a high volume of parcels, and people who just want a higher security, integrity to their parcel, or want a simple, smarter, more environmentally friendly appearance on their products when they send them out to their customers. Water activated tape is also available branded. You can have your name and your logo printed along the tape, so when you stick that on, that gives the parcel some recognition as to where it's come from and who it is, and when your customers get that, there's another level of connection between them and your company when they see your name on your parcel. So which is better? Should you go with a plastic tape, like this, or should you invest in water activated tape, like this? Now, for the purposes of this, I'm going to draw up a simple graph. If you can't see it, I will put the graphic on the screen so you can see what we're trying to draw up. So we've got plastic here, we've got water activated tape over here. Now, in terms of price, plastic tape is cheaper, water activated tape is more expensive. In terms of security, plastic tape is insecure. It gives rise to pilferage, contamination of your parcels, especially if you're shipping overseas. Shippers tend to like it to be the structure of the box to be more integral, so there's not going to be any risk of the box breaking or spilling during transit. Water activated tape, on the other hand, gives you that security. If I can spell it right, gives you that security, so you can be confident that your parcel is going to get to your customer without being compromised. So then we have your dispensing application. So plastic tape is very cheap and easy to dispense. You've got the tape gun, as I've said, they're relatively inexpensive tools. You load the tape on, you pull it out, it's job done. The water activated tape, although it needs a machine to use, it might be more expensive for the machine or the tool, in the case of the BP Treble 2, but is also very easy, in fact just as easy if not easier than a standard tape gun to apply the tape. Now, in terms of value is the big one. Plastic tape, you might have noticed already, I've used 4 strips of tape to try and secure this box, and I haven't even fully managed to protect against people getting access to this parcel. I've used 4 strips of tape, 1 across, 3 along, to try and seal it properly. With the water activated tape, because it's glue adhesive, all that's necessary is that 1 strip of tape. So whilst the metre on metre price might be more expensive for the tape, if you took the cost of your plastic tape and multiplied it by 4, that is what it's actually costing you to secure this parcel to the extent that it is secure. So, in terms of value and efficiency, is plastic tape giving you the value for money? Now, from our experience, I would say no. And for the water activated tape, as you've seen from the conclusions that we've been putting together so far, I think we can say yes. So does that mean you should go with water activated tape? Not necessarily. If you are wrapping plastic items, if you're wrapping bubble wrap around things like furniture, metal, steelworks, then water activated tape is obviously not for you, because water activated tape does not stick to plastic because there's no fibres for it to soak into. If you're only packing up to 10 or 15 parcels a day, again, as long as you're not packing them for export, water activated tape probably isn't for you because of the cost of entry to using the product, setting yourself up with the machines and getting everything working. If you wanted to, there's nothing to stop you, but it's probably less economically viable in that situation. So who should use water activated tape? If you're a fulfillment house, if you pack e-commerce products, if you pack up to 30 or 40 parcels a day, you're probably looking at the BP Treble 2. If you're packing hundreds of parcels a day, the BP Treble 5 is probably more your machine. But as I said, we'll go into those machines in more detail in another video. So that's a brief roundup on water activated tape, how it works and what it does, and how it compares to plastic tape. And if you feel that you want to try out water activated tape for yourself, please do get in touch. We can set you up with a trial demonstration. But furthermore, if you have any more questions about water activated tape or any other packaging products, please put a note in the comments below or drop us an email to sales@eastpak.co.uk. We have got a packaging tech channel email on the way, but it's not quite set up yet, so that is coming. But for now, send it through to sales@eastpak.co.uk and we'll try our best to answer your questions. That's all from us. I hope this has been useful. Please give us a like, please subscribe, and you'll get notified of whenever we put up another video answering some more of your questions about packaging materials. Thank you very much.